Moving on to our next paragraph. Although Hitler left the stadium before the match was over, he was impressed by Dhyanchand's game. It is said that the German dictator had offered Dhyanchand a higher salary and rank in the German army if he agreed to play on behalf of Germany. But Dhyanchand turned down the offer. After the celebrated victory in the Olympics, Hitler awarded a special gold medal to Dhyanchand. So, though Hitler left early, but he came to know about the wonderful game of Dhyanchand. He was offered a position in German army as well as a position in the German team. That was the condition that he should join the German army and he should play on behalf of Germany. But a true soldier, a patriot, Dhyanchand politely refused this offer. You may be aware that hockey is our national sport. Major Dhyanchand's birthday, August 29, is celebrated as National Sports Day in India. The famous National Stadium in Delhi is named after the great hero Dhyanchand. Who knows, perhaps one of you may carry the legacy of Dhyanchand further and win great glory for our country. This passage is adopted from Major Dhyanchand by Sanjay Dudhane. He is a sports writer. Children, all our lessons are framed in such a way that we really learn some values. So, what we learned from this chapter? Sheer hard work and will to win will always help us to achieve our goal. So, there were many obstacles in victory. India had already lost to Germany in practice match. It had rained, the field was waterlogged, but the determination and dedication, these were the obstacles that came in their way, but our team accepted the challenge and went ahead. And what was the result? Success was all ours. This we have certainly learned from the lesson, isn't it? The captain of the German team were playing with Indian strategy. They were very aggressive. They were sure of their victory. But Dhyanchand, as a captain, he kept his cool and along with his team, he played a wonderful match, taking our country to victory and defeated the German in their hometown. And this skillful game was appreciated even by the dictator Hitler, isn't it? Few interesting facts. Just turn the page. These were related to our great hero Dhyanchand. The lifeless hockey stick used to come alive in the hands of Dhyanchand. We all know that hockey stick or a bat or all these objects are non-living. But once it came in the hand of Dhyanchand, it appeared as if the stick has become alive. When he dribbled, the ball just wouldn't leave his stick. Some people even stole his stick. Why for? They broke them open to see whether they contained a special glue or magnet. Dhyanchand was even made to play with other ordinary sticks, but even then his play was as charismatic as ever. So, just the moment before the match, he was compelled to play with any other stick, but even he played with ordinary stick, he could play as good as with his own stick. People had always doubted that some special material has been attached to his stick, but it was his sheer talent, isn't it? There was no other magic. The magic was in his game, I would say. Dhyanchand's real name was Dhyan Singh. He was a soldier in the Indian army. He couldn't practice his game during the day because he used to be busy on his duty as a soldier. That is why he used to practice at night in moonlight. It is believed that his coach fondly began to call him Dhyan Chand. Chand in Hindi, we all know the meaning is moon. So Chand became Chand and the name became Dhyan Chand. The name stayed with him. Instead of saying Major Dhyan Singh, we fondly call him Major Dhyan Chand. Things to do, we will discuss in the next period. So, homework, you can read the chapter once again. You can gather information about the game and more information about the great man Major Dhyan Chand. So, let us meet in the next learning period. Till then, Stay safe, stay indoors. Thank you.